Yo, what up, son? It's Hansol here, and due to popular request, today I'm going to be going over all my add-ons. So I actually have all my add-ons posted on my Facebook page if you didn't know, but even though I have the add-ons posted there, people still ask the same questions, so I guess it's best to just make a video out of it. So yeah, anyways, let's get started. Alright, so before I go over all my add-ons, I just want to show you guys where to get them. So where I go is curse.com, and you can just search the names of the add-ons in the search bar and just download them and drag them to your interface add-ons folder. Alright, so the first add-on I'm going to be going over is Interrupt Bar, and I'm sure most of you guys have this add-on already, but if you don't, I highly recommend it because it comes really handy in PvP situations. So what it does is it shows the enemies interrupts on a cooldown timer. That way you know whenever their interrupts are up or down, and you know when to fake cast or use your instance instead of casting. But one thing with this add-on is you gotta remember that counterspell on this add-on is a 24-second cooldown, but most mages in PvP will already have the 4-piece bonus, which reduces the counterspell cooldown by 4 seconds. So instead of 24 seconds, it's actually 20 seconds. So on the timer, when it says there's 4 seconds left on counterspell, that's when the counterspell is really going up. Our next add-on is called Lose Control. This is another very handy add-on that I like to use, and what it does is whenever you CC a target or blanket silence them, on their portrait where it shows the picture of their character, it turns into the actual CC icon. So that way it's much easier to track when they're CC'd, and it also has a timer as well, so you can chain CC much easier. So yeah, most of my add-ons are mostly add-ons that are very, they're not like things to make my UI look cool, except for Sexy Map of course, but they're just used so it makes it easier in PvP, and it just gives you much easier time to manage everything. Next up is Doom Cooldown Pulse. So whenever a spell comes off cooldown and is ready, it actually pulses in the middle of your screen to let you know that the spell is up. So this is really handy whenever your Dragon's Breath comes up, for example. It shows up in the middle of your screen, and it just lets you know instantly that you can use it. So it's another helpful add-on. It also puts a timer on your spells down below. Whenever they're on cooldown, it shows when they'll be back again. So that's another helpful feature they added to this add-on. Alright, so this next add-on I've been getting asked a lot for, and what it does is it pretty much tracks the enemy debuffs on top of their nameplate instead of having to look on the top left corner every time you want to see if the dot's on there or not. You can instead just look right above their character. So it's pretty much like a time saver add-on, and what it's called is Tidy Plates. I like to use it especially for RBGs where you need to nether tempest multiple targets and stuff, and sometimes when you're using the normal nameplates you can't see if they're dotted or not until after you target them. So yeah, it's very handy for when there's a lot of targets everywhere and it's too clustered, and plus the nameplate is a lot skinnier, so it doesn't take too much of your screen. It takes half of what it normally does. This next add-on actually is in conjunction with the Tidy Plates one. I pretty much only use this add-on in RBGs because in normal battlegrounds I don't really need it, but yeah, this one tracks all the enemies in the battleground on a little like Gladius kind of format, and that way you can just target the enemies much easier. And yeah, this one's called Battleground Targets. That way, for example, if someone in your team, like your target color, says get on the Resto Druid and you can't really see where they are, you can just click it on this little panel and then click the Resto Druid and it'll instantly target them. So it's really handy. I use this instead of slash assist macros. Slash assist macros are definitely good, but I prefer this Battleground Targets one. Alright, so another Battleground Target style of add-on for arenas is called Gladius. It tracks the enemy's trinkets whenever they're CC'd, and it also shows their cast bar as well. I used to really like this add-on. It's definitely good, but recently I started using S Arena. It's pretty much just like Gladius, but it's much cleaner and not as big, and you can also resize it as well. You can make it bigger or smaller or whatever you like. Whereas Gladius, I don't think you can resize it, and even if you can, I don't really like the look of it anymore compared to S Arena. I've become much more used to this add-on, so yeah, try both of them, see what you like better. It's pretty much comes down to personal preference. Yeah. If I was able to help you guys out whatsoever, feel free to click that thumbs up button down below, as it helps me out a lot and it also lets me know that I was able to help you guys out there. And also, if you guys would like more videos such as this, click that subscribe button to be updated for more. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.